Hello everyone. We'll wait for 5 more minutes so everyone can join, and then we'll get it started. Okay, so we can get started. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Royal Caribbean Sales Masterclass presented by TIRUN and AERTiCKET. Thank you for taking the time to join us this evening. We have a truly valuable session lined up for you. So it is a privilege to introduce today's speaker, Mr. Anoop AS, Senior Manager Business Development of South India for TIRUN Travel Marketing, India's foremost general sales agent. For over 3 decades, he has over 3 decades of market presence in the cruise industry. Mr. Anup brings nearly 20 years of distinguished experience across cruise tourism, strategic business development, travel sales. He represents four globally acclaimed cruise brands: Royal Caribbean International, Celebrity Cruises, Silversea, and Azamara, covering the full spectrum from contemporary to luxury cruising. So today, he will be sharing his expertise on Royal Caribbean International. He will help you to build strong product knowledge and sharpen your selling approach. So before we begin, so everyone who attends this session will have a chance to win an Amazon voucher worth up to 2,000 rupees. So for more information about the offer, please stay till the end. So Anu will be explaining it to you. So I'm handing over the floor to Anoop. So, sir, you can start.
Thank you, Jeswin, for a very long introduction. And thank you, everyone. Very good evening, good afternoon to all of you. And I hope your week went well and your Friday weekend is approaching. And Friday we are having an interesting session. And thank you so much, for joining us after a hectic week or a hectic day. And we will make ensure that you get some valuable information which helps you to sell cruises and especially our brands. And just to start with, as you said, I work for a company called TIRUN Travel Marketing. We are pioneers for cruises in India. We are actually imagined 30 years back, when we started talking, people were not even aware of cruises, right? So that from that time we are talking about cruises, and from that stage to now, the cruises have evolved a lot. And it has come a long way. Now we people understand what is a cruise holiday, and and we have people going to all seven continents. We have brands which cover all seven continents, and we have people traveling, and we see some a huge growth in the high end premium or ultra luxury segment. So which means the cruises are something which is actually gaining a lot of popularity uh, within your client base, within your clientele. And it is definitely most probably the most ideal choice for holiday for a lot of people. So we will look at trying to understand who is our client base, why we should look at suggesting cruises, and some of our products because they are the best in the segment, right? So once again, welcome all of you. We will jump into the session. I will share my screen, and we will have a question answer. So you can probably message your questions. If you have a doubts during session, you can put it in the chat box, and then we'll try to answer you at towards the end of the session. And uh, yeah, and we will look at Jason said that the people who are staying back till end of the session, you are actually going to get some rewards. So please be there till the end of the session. So I'm just going to share my screen. Just give me a second, please. I hope this is my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for confirming. Yeah, I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me properly?
Yes.
Jason, if you can confirm, please.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
super.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, so first I'll start with by thanking AERTiCKET to bring you the session. I am glad that all of you have taken time out and to join the session. So this is a combined session with AERTiCKET and TIRUN Travel Marketing. So we, as I said, we are pioneers for cruises. We represent uh, four brands of the Royal Caribbean family. In fact, three of them belongs to Royal Caribbean Group, and then we have a boutique cruiser. So these are the brands which is they are leaders in the respective segments. I'm sure you would have heard about Royal Caribbean International, Celebrity Cruises, Silversea, Azamara. So those are four brands which we represent. Just to give an understanding, what is how they are different, because the one of the biggest questions which we ask people ask us also, what is the difference between Royal Caribbean and Celebrity, because the offering are different for each of this brand, so as your client base also. So I will try to uh, give a brief about this brand so that you understand what each brand stands for. Coming to Royal Caribbean, Royal Caribbean is a contemporary cruise line. Royal Caribbean is the largest cruise company in the world. Royal Caribbean has the largest cruise ships in the world. If you look at the largest 10 cruise ships in the world, I think at least seven or eight of them would belongs to the Royal Caribbean. And we always have innovated, many things in this. So there are many things which we have introduced in the cruising. People have never imagined there is, all these facilities or features can be introduced in a cruise. So Royal Caribbean has been always an innovative. They innovate a lot of things in the ships. I will show you during the session the few of the attractions which we have introduced in our new ships, so that you understand what I'm talking about. So typically, this is a favorite cruise brand for everyone. Royal Caribbean is favorite for everyone. When I'm saying everyone, it could be families with children. It could be, it could be MICE movement where corporate want to take their employees or dealers or for a corporate meeting. It could be an association or somebody want to celebrate their birthday, or they want to have a get together in all this. So people from all age groups enjoy Royal Caribbean because that is the kind of ambience Royal Caribbean is created. The kind of memories which Royal Caribbean brings you is that, because more than 50% of our customers are repeated customers. The customer satisfaction ratio is very, very, very high in Royal Caribbean. So it's a it's a number one brand out there. And massive ships. The ship has a lot of features and facilities, entertainment centers, multiple dining options for for all age categories. It's filled with activities. So you will find a very active, very, very enjoying, very joyful holiday in Royal Caribbean, right? Coming to Celebrity, the offering is very, very different. Uh, because in Celebrity, as we have mentioned here, we are talking about relaxed luxury. So here the ships are so just to understand the size of the ships, Royal Caribbean, our biggest ships has passenger capacity of like 7,000 people. I'm talking about the largest ones, and maybe around 3,000 crew members. So we are talking about almost 10,000 people in a cruise ship. So you can imagine the kind of size which they have. They're very, very huge in size. When it comes to Celebrity, they are more of a uh, relaxed luxury concept. So which means the ships are big. We have big ships which can take up to 3,000, 3,500 passengers. But you will find more of a relaxed luxury atmosphere. You'll find more space. You will find less number of people around you. You will find more refined taste, whether it is your cabins are very, very modern and luxurious. The design of the ship is very, very modern, very, very nicely designed ships. You'll find less people, whether it is in the pool area, whether it is in the restaurant, whether in the activity areas. You'll find a lot of space. So you will be able to, you will find more of a relaxed luxury, more personalized experience. You'll find more of refined dining experience. The sit-down dinings in Celebrity Cruise are fabulous, actually. It's very, very personalized, service-oriented product. And in terms of itineraries, also we look at covering a little. There are few of the segment where Celebrity itineraries are a little longer compared to the generic itineraries what we see. So we have a lot of destination focus, a lot of luxury focus, a lot of relaxing and personalized service focused brand. Here, if I have to tell you the age group, generally, if you have say families with children, if you ask me, young kids, I think they would love Royal Caribbean a lot. Here, your clientele would be, for clients who are well traveled, they are into that premium category. They are probably above their 50s or 45s or 50s, basically above 50 years old. They are not looking for a rock climbing or a zip line in the ship. They want to have a comfortable dining. They want to have some relaxation. They want to enjoy some cuisine. They want to visit some of the best sites in the world. So this is an ideal clientele for Celebrity. So when you have a requirement, it is important that you analyze what is the customer base so that you can suggest, because both the products are very good. So it is how we are suggesting the right product to the right customer. Coming to the third brand, which is Silversea, very, very different in offering. Silversea is an ultra luxury brand, which also has expedition. So we have ultra luxury with and ultra luxury with expedition. Silversea is probably cover the more destination compared to any other cruise line. When it comes to Silversea, we are only talking about the suite rooms here. There is no interior rooms. There is no regular room with a window. There is no room with balconies. We are only talking about suites and private butler service in each suites, all inclusive experience, which means your meals are taken care of. You also have shower excursion credits. Your liquor is taken care. You have a private butler. Your Wi-Fi is included. Gratuities are included. And here I'm talking about the size, which is around 600 to 400 to 600 in size. And our customer to crew ratio, which is almost 1:1. And in expedition, when I'm talking about expedition, we have also ships which sails to some of the region where there are restrictions in terms of the number of people can be visited, like places like Antarctica or Arctic, uh, where our guest to customer ratio is 1:1. So you can imagine the kind of personalization your client would get on a Silversea vessel. The size, as I said, it is 400 or 600 passengers, so which means it's more luxurious, less number of people around you, more personalized services, more what you call luxury, ultra luxury offering what you get it. And Silversea, as I said, we have both the classic voyages and the expedition. So classic voyages are the one which go to places like Europe or Alaska or Japan, or in a few places in Asia, also Australia, New Zealand, all those region. And in expedition, we are talking about Antarctica and Arctic. So Antarctica and Arctic, we have places like Greenland, Iceland, or Svalbard. All these regions are covered by Silversea. Again, very different offering compared to both Royal Caribbean and Celebrity brands. Coming to the fourth brand, again, which is very, very unique, it is Azamara Cruises. Azamara offers a boutique cruising experience. They also come to maybe a premium category. Ships are smaller in size, 400, 600 passengers. I'm saying the passenger number so that it is easy for you to understand, rather than I'm talking about the tonnage, because it's a difficult for us to understand. So when I'm talking about 400, 600 passengers, mean we are talking about like 200, 300 cabin or the rooms, right? We call cabins, for rooms in cruise ship. And so the specialty for Azamara is that uh, they are smaller in size. The ships are smaller in size. So because they are smaller in size, they go to the places or the ports which is not been accessible by the bigger cruise liners. So it is a purely a destination oriented brand. In Azamara, the highlight is on the destination. So when I'm talking about Azamara, we are talking about destination immersive experience, which means you're getting more time at the port, whether more daytime or towards evening. Some places, some of the ports, you get overnights also, which means you're able to explore a destination more in depth compared to most of the other cruise lines. Plus, uh, they also have some very nice cabins, good food on board, and a little bit of entertainment. But here the focus is definitely is not on the ship; it's on the destination. So, as I said, they go to places which be not been accessible by bigger cruise liners. So there are destinations in Europe where in Spain and all, where bigger ships will say probably have to stop in a place where then you have to go to the city center, which will take roughly around 1 hour, 1.5 hours, whereas Azamara will be able to go all up to the city, and then you are right in the city where you're able to come out. So that's the kind of offering which uh, Azamara offers. And again, for the clientele, if you ask me, the customer base for Azamara would be, you can actually look at people who look at exploring the destination. Many time, people complain that, okay, I'm on a cruise, I am not able to, people has a misconception, thinking that, you are not able to see the destination while because you're only sailing. So we are actually not the concept. What we are looking forward or putting forward is that you are actually seeing the destination for a 7 night duration. You're able to see almost 5 to 6 destination more relaxing way, without packing and unpacking multiple times, without checking and check out multiple times. So, on a so cruise lines in general is smartly use your, while you're sleeping, you're not realizing that you're traveling from one point to another point. The next day when you get up, you are in a new city, and you're in a new culture. you are actually in a place where you have a cuisine is different, architecture is different, right? So that's all. So you're in a new destination altogether. So that is the beauty of cruises. When it comes to Azamara, it will take a little more depth because basically, one of my favorite product for Azamara is actually they have cruises in Europe where they have this one country vacation or the regional discoveries where the ship is only visiting Spain or only covering uh, Italy or only Croatia, only Iceland. So we are talking about 7 nights sailing where the ship is covering one country in depth. So the people who are want to cover the destination in depth, people want to have a more of a destination experience. Azamara is the right product. So I just wanted to give a brief about. I also spent a little bit of time here to understand so that because this is very very important, you understand what are the different types of brands so that you know which one would be suitable for what type of audience. That's the reason I spend a little bit of time. Generally I probably I talk a little faster here, but I just want to make sure that you understand the difference between all of this brand. I hope this clear to you. Can you give me a thumbs up if this is clear, please? Can you give me a thumbs up? I can see. Great. Great. Because on an online session, this is the only way which we can make it active because I can see all of you, and of course we are all in different locations. So I just want to ensure that you guys are following right with me. Okay. Now we will quickly show a video, whatever I briefed you, which will be shown in a video so that you have a quick recap of this. Then you also get to see the ships and different sizes, so that you are thorough with this, right? So I just
Now, let me tell you a little bit more about our company. Royal Caribbean Cruises Limited is a publicly traded international cruise company based in Miami, Florida, in the United States of America. We are the owners of several cruise lines, including Royal Caribbean International, Celebrity Cruises, Azamara. We are proud to have the most technologically advanced fleet in the world, including the Oasis class, the largest cruise ships ever built. Our brands, cruise ships, entertainment, cuisine, and service are consistently recognized with top awards from industry professionals and travel publications. Royal Caribbean Cruises Limited represents the pinnacle of the cruise industry, and we take great pride and responsibility in that role. Now, let me give you a little background on each of our brands. Azamara Club Cruises. Azamara Club Cruises is our boutique cruise line. It offers destination immersive experiences for upmarket travelers. The cruise line features voyages with longer stays and more overnights at ports to provide guests the opportunity to experience night touring at some of the most amazing destinations. On board the intimate Azamara ships, guests receive exceptional and personal service, fine cuisine, and many special inclusive amenities that range from complimentary boutique wines to English butler service for sweet guests. Celebrity Cruises. What sets Celebrity apart from other vacation choices today is the cruise line's passionate dedication to providing guests with a cruise experience that embodies modern luxury. This has become the definition of Celebrity Cruises and has set the worldwide standard for today's expression of what first made cruising famous. High quality, superior design, spacious accommodations, grand style, attentive service, and exceptional cuisine. Royal Caribbean International. Royal Caribbean International brings a 40-year legacy of innovation and industry firsts like its climbing wall, flow rider, and ice skating rink. It offers an unmatched selection of unique amenities, accommodations, technology, dining options and entertainment only found on its ships, including Broadway-style entertainment, world-class dining, and industry-acclaimed guest programming that appeals to families and adventurous vacationers alike. Royal Caribbean and its crew members deliver the wow that turns every guest cruise into an unforgettable vacation.
Thank you. So I hope you liked it. So basically, we will just go to destinations. We are actually looking at, as I told you, we will focus a lot on Royal Caribbean in this session. We will also have briefly about celebrity. We look at some of the aspect of celebrity also, and then in Silversea as well. So in terms of destination, as I said, we cover the entire world. Uh, from Europe to Alaska to Caribbean, Bahamas, Panama Canal, South America, Antarctica, everywhere. So just for you to understand, how because it's a very cruising is a very seasonal product. It's a very seasonal oriented product. So it is important to understand how cruise lines operate and how the seasonality of it. So just for you to understand, we all know that there is southern hemisphere and northern hemisphere, and then we have equator in the middle, right? So the summer, so cruises always follows the sun. So when you have summer in the northern hemisphere, which is generally between May to September or from April to October, that is the time where we have that is the summer time in northern hemisphere. That's the time where we have cruises operating in the northern hemisphere. So if you look at typically Europe sailings, if the Mediterranean, if you look at May to September or May to October is the season. If you look at Northern Europe, similarly, like maybe June, May to August is the season for that. Alaska, May to September is the season. So because that is the time which is more suitable for cruises to operate in those region. Similarly, if you look at Arctic, I told about expedition cruises to Arctic and Antarctica. So an Arctic season, which is in the northern hemisphere, if you look at June, July, August, that's the time where mostly you'll find the expedition cruises operate in this. So this is and similarly, in the southern hemisphere, their summer is between October to March. So you will find sailings in Australia and New Zealand. You will find sailings in the South America. You will find sailings in Antarctica during that time. So if somebody is asking you, okay, I want to go to Antarctica during May or June because that is school holidays for us here, but you don't have a sailing operating during that time because their summer is opposite to our summer. So the season is October to March. So the reason I explained to you so that you understand what are the seasonalities, what season which products would be available. Then we have equator in the center. There, what happened? The places which is nearby, you can actually cruises operate throughout the year. If you look at places like Singapore, if you look at places like Caribbean or Bahamas, you will find cruises are operating from Jan to December. This is how the seasonality work for cruises. Now, on a cruise ship, right, as I told you, it is filled with activities, your restaurants, facility for children, everything. So basically, the cruise holiday offers an all-inclusive experience, where your entertainment is available, you have activities available, you have multiple dinings available, you have some fabulous shows are available, you got some amazing cabins which has some beautiful views, you have pool areas to play. So all this put together, that is where a cruise holiday is offers. So when you're looking at for people who are not been selling cruises, this is the time where you'll have to look at because there is a lot to offer to my customers where my efforts are much more minimal because if you look at trying to add everything separately, it would cost you much more because in cruise it comes included so that it gives you a lot of value added proposition for the cost what you're saying. Correct. Now, this picture gives you a brief about what is the Royal Caribbean experience, which we are talking about now. Now, Royal Caribbean is actually, they launched Icon of the Seas, which was actually the largest ship in the world. In Icon, we have launched in 2024. So till last year, when Icon of the Seas was the largest ship in the world. And we have launched Star of the Seas last year, which is also on the similar size. So even now, till now, Icon and the Star are the largest ships in the world. Now, this picture is actually, so now it's a new class. We categorize our ships into different classes based on the size and the features available. So the new class we have introduced in icon of the seas is called the icon class. So now the new ships what we have ordered. So now this year we have a ship called Legend of the Seas coming. Next year we have another ship called Hero of the Seas coming. Then of course there are two more at least in the pipeline where the construction would be beginning very soon. All of them are icon class, icon category. So which means their features and facilities are very similar. You can see this layout, you can see the kind of beauty it has. It has a central park on the middle of the ship. Then you can see some cabin which is overlooking at the park. You can see swim and tonic, which is an area which is where people want to who enjoy drinking while you are enjoying the pool. It's a place for that. You can also see an aqua dome over there, which is an entertainment neighborhood where we have aquatic shows happens, with the water flows and the performances. You can also see another area where this is also near to the aquadome where you have some fabulous views outside to the ocean, and you also have a you know uh, the overview of the ship. So currently the class what we are actually building, or we have the new ships which is coming is the icon category. So right now we have three ships, which is Icon of the Seas, Star of the Seas, and the Legend of the Seas, which is debuting in Europe this year. So this is how Legend looks like. So she's going to be operating from July onwards from uh, Rome and from Barcelona. So it is doing typically a 7-night sailing covering the Western Mediterranean. I will show you the itinerary also. So we had a Legend of the Seas earlier in 1995, and in 2026 we are introducing the new Legend. And you can see the way the size has changed. Probably in 1995, Legend would have been probably a large ship at that point of time, but now if you look at it, it is much more bigger and massive in size. Uh, so I'll show you a quick video of Legend for you to understand. Big mood. It's a vibe. It's a mood. I'm feeling good. How about you? So few of the things which I want to highlight about Legend, uh, we have different neighborhoods. You can see the multiple dining options. There are ample number of it, for all types and all age groups. A lot of variety. You have buffet, you have fine dining, you have casual eateries, you have some places for pizza, burgers, and everything. So you got ample number of options, whether it is entertainment or the cuisine or activities. There are plenty in this. Now this has around 20 decks, so we are talking about 20 floors in the ship, uh, roughly around 5,600 people on double occupancy. When we look at adding a triple and quad, it's roughly around close 7,000 people approximately. You will have a capacity, and she's very massive. And you have activities for children. There are plenty of it. Now this is a room which is called Ultimate Family Townhouse, which is actually suitable up to 8 uh, guest. This is actually like a two-story, two and third level, like in fact 3-level uh, uh, suite room, which is ideally suitable for your high-end customers who basically want all the family want to be staying in one place. They want to have places to dine together. They want to have kids to play within. So all these are actually available. And so this is actually the largest cabin in the ship, having around 1,772 square feet. Yeah, so this is called the Ultimate Family Townhouse, which is introduced in Icon class ships. Uh, we have this is another neighborhood. It's called Surfside Water Edge. This is actually an area which is located on the backside of the ship, extreme backside. The highlight here actually is a family-friendly pool, and it is located in the extreme backside of the ship on deck number 7. within the surf side, which has a surf side ocean views. This is specially designed to allow parents to relax in the pool while keeping a close eye of their children playing, in the adjacent play bay area. Very, very nice place. We also have a chill island, which is another neighborhood in Icon class ships. And this is again a largest pool at sea, which has around 40,000 gallons of water is there in this region, which is in the chill island. And you have a three-deck neighborhood, which is spread across. The chill island is spread across in three levels. And so this is again, they have infinite pools. There are two whirlpools nearby. Amazing area for families to relax and enjoy and have good time together. The another thing what we have introduced uh, in Icon class ships is actually the Thrill Island, which has the currently the largest water park at sea. This is spanning around 17,000 square feet, and the name it's called the six is the name. The name also refers to actually six record-breaking slides. We have various water slides, the tallest water slide at sea. There are pressure drops rides, there are a lot of them. So your families can have their best time or best holiday experience of their lifetime, in this Icon class ships with all these features. Hideaway pool is another one. It's an adult-only pool, which is located on the Icon category ships. Then you have cement tonic. So people who want to have some sip of some wine or drink while you're enjoying the pool. Cement tonic is the place for you to enjoy. You have a DJ nearby, so basically it gives a vibe of a pool party going, right? That's the kind of enjoyment which you have in cement tonic. Aqua theater is something which was we have a category of ships called aqua Oasis class ships, which had introduced something called aqua theater on the backside of the ship. So we have in Icon class, we have actually changed the whole concept to an aqua dome, which becomes an indoor setup, because on an outdoor setup there are sometimes we used to have issues with the shows unable to do because of the heavy winds and also. Here in what happened aqua dome, everything is moved inside so that there is no interruption of the weather conditions. Irrespective of the weather condition, you will be able to have some, so it's a place where you have acrobatic shows happen. There are food areas nearby, beautiful seas around. Again, this is another feature of Icon class ships. And then, of course, as I told you, Legend, which we are launching in summer. So we will have sailings between July all the way to October. These are some of the shows which we have in the ships, in Icon ships, basically. Shows for different types and different age groups, right? So this is the itinerary. Basically we are doing a 7-nighter from Rome back to Rome, which goes to Provence, Barcelona, Palma, Florence, and back to Rome. And it's a back-to-back. You see that there are at least 5 to 6 destinations are covered in this. You get morning to evening so that people can go out and enjoy the place, the destinations, and see the destination and come back. Then we also have the same itinerary which operates from Barcelona back to Barcelona. So this is available all the way till October. So it's a good product, good ship to sell, good product to sell to your customers. Now, in 2026, we also have a few more updates because we are actually amplifying a few of our other vessels also. Plus, we have when our customers, when they're doing a sailing to Bahamas or Caribbean, we visit a private island of Royal Caribbean. It's called Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Now we are also introduced this year opening of Perfect Day at Mexico. This is a private destination of only exclusively available for Royal Caribbean clients, and this construction is underway. It will be opening very, very soon. We also have started creating beach club kind of experience. So we have Royal Beach Club in Cozumel right now. We also would have Royal Beach Club in Santorini. So people who are doing Eastern Mediterranean itineraries where they are visiting Santorini, you have a exclusive experience for our customers, who can enjoy, unwind in a beach with lounges and umbrellas and a buffet, food trucks, all this stuff. You can actually enjoy the stay. So we are creating a lot more experiences through our private destinations also. And as I said, we are actually amplifying few of our ships, Harmony, Ovation, and Liberty. Ovation has completed after the season in Singapore in April. Harmony has just finished, and she started sailings uh, for uh, for Europe from for the Western Mediterranean, the itinerary which I've shown you earlier. Liberty just completed, and she's actually would be doing the sailings from Southampton. So a lot of we are actually making our the previous ships with the new feel, new rides, new enhanced experience, so that even while you are sailing in a ship which was probably introduced some time back, a lot of new features added there also. And as I told you, we are currently constructing Oasis class 7th Oasis class ship, and the next Icon 5th ship of Icon category, which is under construction already. Uh, Again, this is a picture which talk about the destination. We have already covered the destination, so I'm just skipping it here. Then, of course, next year we are launching in Hero of the Seas, which is the 4th Icon class ship. The features are very, very similar. You can see that from the look of it, the ship is amazing. It's a destination, it by itself, where you will get the best of the holiday experience you two have ever, experienced. Few things, Hideaway Pool, there are this area they made it become bigger. Coconut Cove is another place which we have introduced here. Then I told you about Ultimate Family Townhouse earlier, which is now in the new Hero of the Seas. We will have Ultimate Family Treehouse. As you can see, the kind of setup, it looks like a treehouse. So can you imagine like a treehouse experience on a cruise ship? So this is again for families here. You can stay up. This is available for up to 12 guests. So, for probably for a bigger families, they want to stay together, they want to enjoy together. You can actually look at booking Ultimate Family Treehouse. And a few other things which we introduced, the Royal Railway Hero Station, where you are actually sitting and dining, but as if that you are traveling in a train and having a meal, because the screen gives you a feeling that you're traveling probably in Egypt and you're seeing the, maybe some a mountain or maybe pyramids on en route. It's like that. So the destination. So while you're sitting, you're having a dining experience, but you get a feel that you're traveling in a train. So you can see that I told you beginning what innovation we have been innovating in the cruise ship. So there's all the lot of innovation which we are doing, for your customer experience, right? And so now coming to, I just want to, this was all basically I was talking about the new ships, Icon category ships. So you understand the kind of vessels which we are making, which is the best ships in the world, and the best destination or best holiday experience which you can get it. Now, I just want to, I hope it is clear so far. I hope people have understood. Give me a thumbs up or a heart sign if you've liked so far. Thank you. Now, I just want to show you, which is something which is very, very nearby, because we have been talking about Europe or in other destination always. Now, we all know that the Singapore plays a very important role for all of us because it's a destination where mostly the most preferred cruising destination for a lot of our customers, right? Because of the proximity and the easiness of getting the visa. So we don't have a round year season for Singapore, but we are coming, but we always have a good season because the ships we always get very good ships there. People enjoy Royal Caribbean experience in Singapore, and we have seen it that the cabins get sold out after after the moment ship reaches there, within a couple of months you see that the cabins we so that it is important that we start planning early. So our Singapore season is done by this time. It's a ship called Navigator of the Seas. She'll be the sailing is already open for sale, and this is launching from October. So basically, October 29th is the first sailing, all the way till March we have. So we are doing short sailings, few 3-nighters and 4-nighters, and then very few 5-nighters. So this itinerary, I'm sure it is familiar for most of you. 3-nighter will have Singapore Penang and 1 day at high sea so that you can enjoy the ship and its facilities, then come back to Singapore on the 4th day morning. Similarly, a 4-nighter, which is even more better because you have a combination of Penang and Phuket in that. So you travel from Singapore from evening. The next day you are in Penang. You spend afternoon to evening in Penang. Then you go to Phuket. You spend a day in Phuket the next day. Then and the fourth day you are at seas where you are enjoying the ship and its facilities. And the fifth day morning you are back to Singapore. So again, I don't have to explain. I don't have to explain this itinerary to you because I'm sure it's familiar with most of you. So this is again we have fine nighter which also has the Langkawi. So you have Penang, Langkawi, and Phuket experience on a fine nighter, which probably would be good option for your clients who has who has a little more time, want to experience different destinations. I think that will be an ideal option. Right now, for people who have been asking, okay, do you have sailings in May, April, May, or June? Because that is where our holidays are there. So we don't have departures in Singapore, but we have sailings in Shanghai, which goes to Japan or South Korea on a ship called Spectrum of the Sea. So basically, the sailings are opened already from April all the way till November, right? So we are doing a combination. So the sailing is from Shanghai back to Shanghai. Now we are seeing an increased demand for China because people are more open to travel to China, which I am seeing from the last year onwards. There is a trend is actually getting better. This year we have a lot of the demand has increased for departures out of China, and so you can look at suggesting if somebody want to travel now or in June, July, or August, where we don't have Singapore sailing, but you can also offer them a better a different destination experience from Shanghai. We have cruises which goes to Seoul. We have cruises which go to Jeju. We have also have cruises which go to Busan. The good part is that Jeju, you don't require a separate visa for South Korea. So that means you only have to get a uh, China visa, whether it is a single entry or a double entry. Depends upon what is the client itinerary plan. And if you're doing with sailing, which is going to Busan or Seoul, then you require a South Korea visa also separate. So you require both China and South Korea visa. So the sailing, as you see, it already started from 10th of April. We have all the way May, June, July, August. So people who are looking for cruises, probably they would have already sailed in Singapore, a new destination or a different destination they're looking for. You can suggest them to sail from Shanghai to South Korea or Japan, right? Uh, this is all about. I want to brief you about Royal Caribbean. Now, quickly we'll jump into Celebrity. I've given you a brief about what is the type of experience, what you get it in Celebrity. You can see from the picture, the kind of the layout it has. It's very very different. It's more modern. It's more luxurious. It more gives you a relaxed resort feeling, right? That is how the Celebrity. You can see the dining experience very very elegant and luxury. The one which you see, the orange, it is called magic carpet, which is like a platform which is on the side of the ship. You can see the ship picture also there. You can see an orange platform which goes up and comes down. Depends upon the day time, which in the evening it goes up so that it becomes like a lock. Probably in the lunch time it becomes a place where you can have lunch. So it's a very very nice experience again in a magic carpet which is available in Celebrity ships. Yeah. And different ships we have actually Edge class is the new class which we have introduced. We have got a ship called Celebrity XL, which is the newest in the family. She's doing Western Mediterranean from Barcelona. It's very similar to one which we have seen earlier. We also have expeditions in Galapagos under Celebrity brand. So we have different types of ships. I am not uh, going deep here due to the time, limitation. But again, as I told you, I've already given you a brief about who is a customer, what is the kind of experience and everything. And this is Celebrity Excel. So we have actually something exciting to show you that because we have also getting to a river cruise experiences in Celebrity. So we have that. I just want to show you a quick video of that. So we're going to change the way we are looking at the river cruises under Celebrity. Now, Silversea, I've already explained to you the kind of luxury and the which has. Interestingly, what I want to show you here is basically Antarctica. We have departure which goes to Antarctica. I will not be able to explain a lot about Antarctica, but we can always connect it if you have any clarification. We have, all we are building the southernmost hotel in the world in Puerto Williams. So our customers who's going to have that kind of experience. So we have cruises which which does the Drake Passage. People are familiar with Antarctica. We have cruises which actually has Drake Passage also. We also have sailings where you are actually flying into Antarctica directly and doing the sailing. So understand that we got Antarctica product on one of the best ships in the world, which is in Silversea. The hotel which I've told you. So you could see the fly cruise there, the flight which you could say, which actually take you directly to Antarctica. So we can, if we have requirement, we can always connect with the AERTiCKET team and we can connect and we can discuss it further. So a few of the things, destination which is covered by Silversea, and these are the ships. Azamara, I already explained to you. So basically, you don't have to, I've given a brief about all our destinations. You can see the variety of our offering, whether for family with children or for somebody who's looking for an expedition to Antarctica. So with the combination of AERTiCKET and TIRUN, you don't have to actually look beyond because we have everything which is covered in our product offering itself, right? This is I'm skipping because you have a system which is we also actually getting into fly cruises now. So we are actually contracting some special rates with airlines where you'll be able to get some fly cruise experience. Also we can connect with the ticket team who can be able to give you more information. Now before going to the question and answer session, I promise you that I'll give you some I hope so far you have been with me, you have understood the concept. Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you have so followed me so far. All right then. Okay. Now I want to talk about the incentive. People, you have been patient, you have been attentive. So we also wanted to give you a reward for that. So people who have registered and attended this webinar, okay. Now whoever is actually make a booking, whether it's for Royal Caribbean Celebrity or Silversea, within the next 30 days, you are actually entitled for a Amazon voucher. Jaswin was saying up to 2,000. I am saying it's up to 3,000. You can actually get a chance up to win a voucher which is up to 3,000 rupees per booking. So for Royal Caribbean, as I said, starting from for interior, if you're booking an interior or a ocean view cabin, then you have 500 as a starting. If you're booking a suite, which is up to 1,500, you can get it. Similarly for Celebrity, if you're booking a luxury suite, which is up to 2,000 per booking, you can get it. And for interior, it is 750. Similarly for Silversea, it's starting from 2,000 and it can go up to 3,000. So this offer is only available, it's exclusively available to only to all of you who have taken your time out and attended today's session. Few things to keep. This is, as I said, it's exclusively for the agencies who registered and attended the webinar. Booking must be confirmed within 30 days. And once you receive the full payment, that is where we will be issuing the vouchers. So with this, I want to finish my session here. Thank you so much, all of you. We can flow for question answer now. Yeah, I hope all of you have been able to follow, you like the session. Yeah, so as I said, the offer is exclusively for the people who have attended the session. I hope you've understood the offer for you. We will also send out email to you guys so that you understand the offer. So this is available for from today until 30 days if you make a booking, and you will get this. Plus, once your payment is completed, you're entitled for this voucher. I can see some messages coming. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sheikh. I'm glad that you liked it. Any questions, please? Justin, also, if you could probably join so that maybe you can read out some questions and so that I can answer it quickly because we have another 5 more minutes for the session.
So the questions you can just see it in the chat, like they can test in the chat,
1 second, let me check this, please.
meeting chat.
Okay, let me check. Yeah, so I have question saying that put the press question. Okay. Basic starting price per person, it's a difficult one because it depends upon the destination because the prices varies. So you have a ticket platform which is available right for you. So you can actually, because it has a live inventory of Royal Caribbean and Celebrity cruises available. So you'll be able to see the price and availability. He has already put a cockpit.airticket.in, which is in the linked to Royal Caribbean and Celebrity. So you'll be able to see live availability. You can also make blockings over there. So we encourage you to make bookings online because that is where you get to see the information, the live inventory and the price which is available. My contact detail, sure is okay. I can, AERTiCKET team can share it. Okay, both visas needed for Malaysia and Thailand. As of now, Malaysia visa not required, but for Thailand visa is required. I think that's a change which is coming. Is any other country to embark the cruise instead of USA? For US sailing, mostly the departure, you have to start your voyage from any of the US ports, whether it is Miami or Port Canaveral or, where we have actually sailing across the US, almost all the gateways we have. So, but it starts from US and coming back to US. But if you're going to Alaska, we can also, board from Vancouver. Okay, I think I don't see a lot of questions apart from that. Group tariff, yes, we can actually work out a special group rates. If you have a group, you can write to the team, AERTiCKET team, which will be able to give you a group price. We have group tariffs available actually. Any questions apart from this? I hope all of you had a useful and when you've understood many of our concept and you like the session. So that is more important for us.
Yeah. If you have more questions, please put it in the chat. We'll wait for like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. If you don't have any question, please show us some love. You put a message or a thumbs up so that we also know that you followed us and you like the session. Thank you.
Okay. Since there are no any more questions, thank you, Mr. Anoop, for the highly informative session. Your insights definitely helped the travel trade community and everyone who has attended. Thank you for your time.
Listen, there's a question here.
Yeah.
GR
Okay.
Holiday is asking what is the commission difference for B2B and B2C customers?
No, B2C customers are not entitled for any commission, right? So the only agents, registered agents are entitled for commission. If you're asking about the price, because it's a gross price. So the prices are same for whether it is a B2C customer or a B2B customer. But B2B customer, for agents, you are exclusively entitled for a commission. So the commission is not available for the direct customer. So, but the offer, whatever which is running for B2C, which is also available for B2B. The cruise line runs a lot of promos like 60% off on the second passenger, third and fourth passenger free. All those offers are also available for for our B2B. So it's the same. As I said, AirTicket has a live inventory platform. So I'm sure that maybe you're all using it for your ticketing or other things. Start looking at the cruising module, and you will see a lot of all our ships are there, both Royal Caribbean and Celebrity. You get to see our sailing. You can also make the bookings online, right? Yeah, we have sailings more than 7 nights in Asian countries. We have actually. We have sailings in Shanghai, which is 8 nights. Some of them are 10, 12-nighter, which goes to Japan and other destinations. Yes, we have sailings in Japan, which is like 10, 12-nighters. Best offer, it's like now it's become very dynamic. So sometime you will get offer. Generally, if you plan well in advance, at least 6 months or 1 year in advance, that is where you get the best rates. Because close to departure, because this product has a lot of demand globally, so the prices tend to go up, when during close to departure. So it's very difficult to say when you will get a good offer. But again, generally, when you plan at least 6 months in advance, you will get good deals. Plus, you also have some special prices available for some destination, which you would be able to get that. And last minute, very, very rarely, if I have seen it, at least with our brands, you find it. But generally, it is available when you plan well in advance. Cruises are not inclusive of shore excursions. Shore excursions are generally additional, and Wi-Fi is also additional for Royal Caribbean and Celebrity brands. When it comes to Silversea, it is included. Where to register an agent? I think the AERTiCKET team has already shared the link, which you can register. Yeah, port charges and gratuities. Another question which was asked: port charges and gratuities are included? Yes, they are included in the price. Good. So I think we have any more questions? Maybe some last two questions, if I can take, maybe, or else we can wind up the session. I want to. It's a. I guess TSC variant reach ship. No, it doesn't changes with ship. It changes with. It doesn't changes with the brand also. AERTiCKET team would be able to give you, what is the commission structure which is available. Uh, you will definitely get that information from AERTiCKET team. So thank you so much for all of you for joining and in the session today, and thank you AERTiCKET team for bringing the entire group together and within a short notice. And I'm thank you all of you for have attending today's session. I hope it has been meaningful, and I'm really looking forward all of you winning the vouchers. So we're looking for the next 30 days. A lot of bookings coming from your side. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Anoop. Thank you for this session. Thank you, everyone, for attending it. Thank you.